Hi, Heather McLaren, Relationship Manager with Audience View. Thank you much for joining me today. Our topic is sys section, sys row, and sys seat in venue configuration. Most of you have probably seen these fields, but if you're like me, you might be a little bit confused about exactly what these fields do for us in View. So the first thing that they do is determine which seats are together. So, for example, we can't just assume that row A, seat 1 is next to row A, seat 2, because many venues will have even seats on the right side of the aisle and odd seats on the left side of the aisle, or something along those lines. So sys section, sys row, and sys seat allow us to tell the system which seats together. So what is consecutive. It also allows us to do things like say, do we want seats across the aisle from each other to be considered together, or do we want those to be considered two separate sections? We'll in venue configuration in just a minute. But I want to also mention that the other major important thing that sys section, sys row, and sys seat do is allow best available to work properly, both in the online and in the desktop. So in this example, we're looking at a performance that I built. This has just gone on sale. I haven't sold any seats yet. And I'm seeing, if I look at my central balcony section, I'm seeing max 2 seats together in this section. Now, what would that be when I know that my balcony is 10 seats across and I know I haven't sold anything? This is not sold out. Similarly, if we go into the desktop and we look at the same performance in best available, and I center balcony, let's say I want 6 seats. Message, no seats were found that match your criteria. Let's look at the map. Single seat is available in balcony center, nothing is on hold, everything is priced. Am I getting this error message? So the first thing I'm going to do is come into Business Intelligence, and I'm going to run the venue proof report. I've selected my venue here, and I've selected Show Duplicate Seats. You can see there are a bunch of duplicates that show up here. What we're looking at is sys section, sys row, and sys seat have to be unique. No two seats in a venue should share these. And I can see that my orchestra right and my center balcony are using the same sys section, sys row, and sys seat. That's why I'm getting error messages. Now, if we come and look at this in our venue, I can select here, and I can see that this is sys section 1, sys row 1, sys seat, and this is also sys section 1, sys row 1, sys seat 1. So we don't want that. So let me come back into my balcony here. Checked this venue, so I happen to know that this sys section 1, this is stalls left are sys section 2, balcony right is sys section 4, and balcony left is sys section 5. So sys section 3 is available, so that's what I'm going to use for my balcony center. All here, a section, sys section 3, I'm going to get a warning message that applying changes to sections, rows, or seats may affect gate access rules. If you need, check your gate access rules to reconcile your changes. OK to apply changes. Now, I know that I don't have any gates configured on this particular venue, so I'm going to click OK. But if you did have gates configured, you would definitely want to be sure you're double checking the gates tab. So I'm going to click OK. I'm going to run that report one more time. All of my duplicates are gone. Into customer services and turn best available. parking as designed, and me 6 seats. So very simple, easy change, a very simple error to make when you build your venue, but makes a big difference in how best available works, especially if you are getting well sold out and you notice that people are getting these errors. A venue proof report is something that I would always check when I build a brand new venue, and I'm just going to check it periodically as well when I'm putting new events on sale in that venue. Thing that I mentioned before, we'll look at the orchestra here. The icon at the top, select a seat to any individual seat. So you can see this is Sys Section 1, Sys Row 1, Sys Seat 1 is Sys Section 2, Sys Row 23, Sys Seat 1. So these are very obviously in a different section, different row. So these two seats across the aisle from one another are never ever going to be sold as a pair by best available. If for some reason you wanted them to be sold together, you absolutely could, but I think this is the standard really, is to consider these seats not a pair. I think most people who come to a venue are not going to want to sit across the aisle from each other. So that is the basics of Sys Section, Sys Row, and Sys Seat. You can figure easy if something goes wrong here, and easy to spot any errors you may have by running the venue proof and selecting duplicate seats. So that is all I have for you today. Thanks so much for joining me, and please feel free to post any comments, and we'll answer any questions you may have. Thanks so much.